This is Cape Coral Talk Radio. And now, broadcasting live from Hooked Island Grill in the heart of downtown Cape Coral, here are the hosts of Cape Coral Talk Radio, Kim and Ed Ryan.
Yeah. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to our Friday night show. A couple of quick corrections. We are not at Hooked Island Grill, and Kim is not here, but Mary is here to fill in for Kim. Kim is in Orlando. It's her dad's 80th birthday, and they are having a big party up there. And my original plan was to go first thing in the morning, but I can't sit in the car for longer than 15 minutes without crying like a little girl. So I've been given an excused absence from the party. And we are here at the Cape Coral Animal Shelter for, first of all, Mary, thank you for filling in and thank you for dressing the part.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here. And it's, what a great place to debut my radio career.
Yes, and your pajamas. And she said to me, should I wear my pajamas? I said, well, I don't have pajamas, but I'm sure everybody else there is going to have pajamas on, and you're the only one with pajamas on.
I am the only one with pajamas, but I'm a team player.
That's right.
And
here
I am.
And your pajamas look like they have dogs and cats on them.
I think there's a lot of dogs. I haven't seen a cat yet, but if you spot one, let me know.
Yeah, I don't want to make it look like I'm staring at your cats there, so it's a
okay, Ed.
very nice
you're
outfit.
5 seconds in and you're already in trouble with your wife.
So Liz and the old council member from yesteryear is here with us. I had to get that in there. Gloria Tate. Liz, the executive director of the Cape Coral Animal Shelter, tell us a little bit about what's happening here tonight.
So this is my favorite event that we do every year. It's called PJs and Paws. We started it out of necessity back in 2021. If you remember 2021, we were still dealing with the whole COVID thing. And we always had a big party to raise money and awareness for the shelter in March and February timeframe. And we couldn't do it that year. We couldn't have a big gathering. And I was walking through the kennels one day and I saw all of our volunteers. It was a rainy day and they were just laying in the kennels with the dogs and cuddling them. And everybody was in the cat rooms having a good time. And I thought, you know what? We can make this into a fundraiser. And we did.
Wow.
And that first year we raised over $30,000 in one night, which was pretty amazing. Gloria was one of our participants that year. And it's been growing ever since. And quite honestly, it's my most fun event because we will all be in our pajamas in about 2 hours. We'll all be in our pajamas and we get people from all over the community and they go out and raise money for us. And their goal is $2,000 each. And some of them are already there and some are well on their way. And it has just become a great evening for us here at the shelter. And I got to tell you, who likes it even more than us is these guys.
Yeah. Well, we're going to show off a lot of the dogs here tonight. And if you want to show off some of the cats, there's a cat area and a big dog area. But go ahead, Gloria.
Well, I think it's just a great opportunity for everybody to get online tonight and watch some of these beautiful animals who all need a home, especially like this little guy that I'm holding. He really needs a home. And I think tonight you're going to see some community-minded people come and spend the night with the animals and make friends with the animals. And hopefully you'll see one that you like and you'll adopt it, because that is what we're all about. Adopt and shop and rescue.
Right on
because
cue.
You can see you get so much love
for sure.
from the animal. I mean, look how many kisses I've gotten already.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be a great night. We're excited. All of the kennels will be decorated shortly. And I think you're going to interview some really great PJs and Paws cast members.
Awesome. So, Liz, tell us a little bit about these two puppies that you have here. And Mary, don't let me monopolize the time. This is equal time here, so you can jump in anytime.
So these guys came to us from one of our rescue partners, Snip Collier. He does a lot of great work out in Immokalee and Collier County. And they were just abandoned out there. And there was total 9 in the litter. And a few have been adopted already. And these 2 were not adopted. But I have a feeling by tomorrow they will be. And they were just abandoned. And there's so much of that goes on in this state, and we work across the state. A lot of people don't realize that Cape Coral Animal Shelter, yes, we do a lot of great work here in Cape Coral, but we have rescue partners all over the state, and you'll see animals here from Homestead. You'll see some from Tallahassee. You'll see some from DeSoto County, some from Collier County. We help all over, whoever needs our help. And Cape Coral is such a animal-friendly community that these rescue partners want to send their animals here because they know they're going to find great homes, and we take great care of them here at the shelter. And it's been a great relationship, and we work all over the state, and we're very proud of that.
That's an amazing organization you have here. So I heard there was a very big number that before tonight, this event has raised a large sum of money. What was that again?
To date, we've raised over $150,000 and with this event, and that does not include tonight. So we're going to add to that tonight, and we're pretty proud of that. It's an easy fundraiser, you know. It's pretty much fun to just come and decorate a kennel and hang out in your pajamas all night, and you know, it's not a lot of fuss, and it's a lot of fun. So
how, if people are watching now, or following up if they don't watch it live, where do they go to donate right now if they see, you know? And you were saying earlier before we started, they can donate to a specific kennel. So can you give us a little bit more detail about all of that?
Well, they're watching this live on Facebook. So the easiest thing for them to do right now is go to our Facebook page. And that's, of course, Cape Coral Animal Shelter. And there's a link there. And when you go on that link, you're actually able to take a drop-down menu, and you can vote for one of our participants tonight. And this is one of our participants. And she's going to introduce herself.
Before you introduce yourself, Alicia wants to know what the dog's name is. On the left, I think she was probably looking at yours.
Okay, Alicia, I have no idea, but if you ask for the tractor puppies, I'm not sure which one this one is. It might be Kabata. It might be, I don't know, John Deere.
And when you come and adopt the dog, Alicia, you can name it anything that you'd like.
That is true. Many people change their names, but yeah, it's one of the tractor puppies. So ask for those.
The tractor puppies. All right. Wait. I don't know why you're. Go ahead and let her have that one, and I'll see what's up with that. I probably didn't turn it on. Go ahead. No worries. No, that was my fault.
Here we go. Hi, thank you so much for being here and supporting the Cape Coral Animal Shelter. My name's Angela. I'm one of the participants here. I'm here on behalf of Wicked Dolphin Rum Distillery.
Nice.
And part of the Wiggly Squad. So there's 3 of us here that are going to be raising money tonight.
Don't go so fast. What is the Wiggly Squad?
Oh, the Wiggly Squad, you know, the 3 of us have done this in years past. So that's me, Barbara, and Chelsea. And this year we've been just overextended. So we figured if the 3 of us went together that we could then join forces and come up with some really great donations. You are so cute.
Mm-hmm.
So we teamed up, just called ourselves the Wiggly Squad because, you know, the 3 of us have been in rescue for a really long time. So
Gotcha.
Nice. And if people want to support your team, the Wiggly Squad, they go on to the link, and there's a drop down that they and they can just click on the Wiggly Squad, right?
That's what we hope everybody does, the
Right.
Wiggly Squad. We were so excited to have you guys here tonight too, because we knew you're going to reach a lot more people.
Thank you. So Alicia must be, she said she's talking about the dog in the kennel. So apparently she can see one of the dogs in the kennel. And I'm not sure if it's the one that Gloria has, because she said to the left, but I'm guessing if she's looking at the screen, that might, Alicia, let us know if that's the dog you're talking about. And this dog has been scratching on the door ever since, now he's all quiet. They got him out of the room.
Yeah, he's shy now. He was dying to get on the show, and now he's all shy.
What do you got there?
Yeah, he's really quiet. Tom, what is his name? Nosh. And Nosh is a wire-haired. He's got the most precious face. Surely somebody out there needs a little love.
Yes. And he's having a bad hair day, but that's okay.
That's what makes him so handsome.
Oh, no kidding.
So handsome, exactly right.
Yeah.
He's just adorable. And he's shaking like a leaf.
He is.
Well, I think he calmed down because you're holding him now.
Oh, yeah.
He knows he's front of the public eye.
First
Look at
time on
that.
the radio.
He's looking right at the camera.
Alicia, that's the one.
Show you the one she has. I thought they were rabbits. They were so furry.
Alicia, that is the one that Alicia was looking at. So there you go, Alicia. She was seeing him climb on the door. It wasn't the one you were holding. She saw him climbing on the door, and he just got so quiet all of a sudden. He was going crazy over there. But he is. Now, did you say how old do you think he is? Any idea? 1 to 3 years old. And do we know where he was rescued from?
Straight from the Homestead area that I
From Homestead, okay. And apparently there's a place out by that area where people just drop dogs off, which is crazy.
And look at his face.
Yeah.
How could you possibly discard?
Yeah. So we might have to share microphones a little bit so we can hear everybody. But what you can't see,
No, I just said, how can you look
You
at
wanna
this
I know.
face
The
and think that you were discarded? I mean,
It's crazy.
It's just crazy.
You know,
exactly.
How many total dogs do we have here in the kennel? Well, she's got 2 dogs behind her now, Gloria. Oh my gosh, look at these puppies here. Very furry dogs right there. You're bringing,
Switching dogs.
I know,
love
so
it.
many of them.
I'll hold them all tonight.
All right.
So to answer your question, we average about 100, 110 dogs and cats
Oh,
total
my.
here. Usually ends up being about 40 to 45 dogs and even more cats. And we'll show you some cats in a little bit too. But, that's all going to change very soon. We are in the process of expanding.
That's right. You were telling us about that when you were on the show. How is that going? And
It's going. We are getting very close to settling and breaking ground. We will be putting a 19,000 square foot building right next to this building here on the same property,
cool.
moving all of our operations for the shelter over there, and then expanding our low-cost clinic, which is going to be a huge asset for this community. It already is, but as we expand and as this community grows, we need to expand the shelter and the clinic. So we're excited about that. We can't wait.
Yeah. And for people that don't know, you also have a veterinary clinic here too. It's
Yep.
not just the kennel.
No, so our clinic, it's a low cost clinic, and it's very reasonable price. We have phenomenal vets, a phenomenal vet team. It's open to the public. It's not based on any kind of income scale or anything like that. Anyone can come to it. We see a lot of animals who have not been able to afford to go to the vet through any other means, and we see a lot of people who just want to support the shelter. So we have a great vet. We're open 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday, and we're even doing some TNR right now, which is a phenomenal thing that we do. On Sundays, we do trap neuter release for cats because cats are a problem here in the community. So we're doing so much great work here at the Cape Coral Animal Shelter, and couldn't do it without the community. So we appreciate the opportunity.
What does the vet do when one of the dogs has sciatica? I mean, is there some holy moly?
I'll tell you what. Yeah, no, we don't do that. Actually, Ed, we have a cold laser therapy here that one of our donors purchased for us because her senior dog needed that. And cold laser therapy is very good for any kind of, inflammation and things that, make your old bones feel good.
We're going to borrow the machinery.
No, you have to come and stay in the kennel. That's the only way.
Yeah, we can take you to the clinic later and figure that out. But we have state-of-the-art equipment here in our shelter, in our clinic shelter, which is amazing because most vet clinics don't even have some of the incredible equipment that we have. So
When you expand to your new facility, what's the comparison in square footage?
it's going to be an additional 19,000 square feet. This is about 7,800. I thank you, Tom.
So
7,800 square
19
feet.
total over there.
19 total plus this.
You're keeping this one.
We are. So this
Cool.
will remain. These kennels will remain our intake area for like our nursing moms and one of the ones that don't want to be on. Shouldn't be on display to the public. And then our clinic is going to expand. So right now we only have 2 exam rooms. We need a lot more exam rooms, a lot more space for surgery and dentals that we do all the time. So, it's going to be huge. And, as quickly as Gloria knows, this community is growing, exponentially.
Yes.
We need to grow with it. And that's why it's important that community continues to support us. And we are not funded by the city, the county, the state, the federal government. We get a few grants here and there, but mostly all of our funding comes from private donors, and
Crazy.
we appreciate that.
I think you mentioned on our show what the annual budget is, didn't you?
$2.2 million.
And mostly all donations.
It's almost all donations. Like I said, we get a few grants here and there and some other things, but and the revenue from our clinic, but it is mostly funded by the wonderful people of this community.
And for those that don't know, you're behind Sunsplash. This is the first time I've ever been to Sunsplash.
Really?
So yeah. Do they serve alcohol at Sunsplash? Oh, never mind.
Yes, they do.
So I don't think you've shared the details on this dog here. What you
Bourbon
got?
and Scotch.
Okay, bourbon and scotch. They
Pay
came
attention.
together.
If my husband's paying attention, you need to. This is bourbon and scotch.
We might have been a little thirsty that day, and it was a weekend, so we named them Bourbon and Scotch. They just went available today. I have a feeling there'll be a line for them tomorrow.
The hair.
No idea what breed they are. They're fluffy. I know that.
Yes.
They're young and energetic, and she licked all my lipstick off. So
Where did you pick these dogs up?
So these dogs also came from the Immokalee area. Yeah.
Okay.
So again, just abandoned and working with rescue partners out there that found them, and they I think they were owner surrendered. They had a family that couldn't keep them anymore.
I mean,
so.
sometimes I guess I can understand when you're an owner and you think you want a dog and you go home with a dog and then you realize, oh shit, sorry, I can't really this dog needs a better home, then I understand that. But when you abandon dogs like these puppies, it's odd to me. Doesn't it seem odd to you?
Yes, it's very odd. But one of the things that we should touch on that your viewers might want to know is the Cape Coral Animal Shelter has a couple of unique things. So one of the programs is with Hope Hospice and with people that are terminally ill, and they have pets and they do not want to give them up. So they bring them here and we take care of them. And then we reunite them as possible. And then we try to place them in a home when the person passes. So it's a very compassionate program. The other thing that I'm really proud of that we're doing is we're changing legislation. And Liz works with the governor's office. We've worked with the state partners. We work with Carmine Marcino, our sheriff, and we are creating legislation to save animals, to keep people from selling them out of their cars. And that's, to me, an extremely important part of rescue and adoption.
Yeah. Now, Gloria, you were like the 7th person to move to Cape Coral. So when did you get involved with the
I'm
animal
a
shelter?
founding board member. So originally we started about, what was it, 10 years ago?
Probably about 10.
10 years ago,
almost
yeah.
10 years.
Joanne Alardo was a board member in another shelter. And she said, why do we not have this in Cape Coral? I
Okay,
said,
there wasn't any.
No, there
Okay.
was nothing here. And that's why we always say, why doesn't Cape Coral have this? And so it takes a person
Right.
like Joanne to say, we're going to do it. And we had our first meeting at the Hampton Inn. And we had 50 people who came and wanted to sign up for the vision. And we started fundraising and working as hard as we could. And that is how we built this building.
So what year did this open?
We opened in 2020, and 4 days later, the world got shut down with COVID. So that was interesting.
This building's only 4 years old.
Yeah, it'll be 6
Five,
years.
6, I can't do. I'm not good with math. So 6 years old. But
It'll
was
be
there a
6.
different building before this?
No.
This is only 6 years old. This
Yeah,
concept. Wow,
yes,
that's crazy. There
yes.
wasn't anything in Cape Coral.
We started fundraising at the art festival, the first year, and
Yeah.
telling people that we were going to build a shelter. But it's very hard to buy into the dream or the passion of people when you don't see bricks and mortar.
Right.
And like Liz said, we get nothing from the city. We do have a 99-year lease for $1 a year here on this property.
Is this city property?
This is city
Okay.
property. So we do have that. And former city manager John Zerlag made that happen for us. And we do have Pet of the Month. The mayor comes through and does Pet of the Month. So we do get some support from them, but we are donor funded.
So when he does Pet of the Month, is it something they do on social media and record it and the whole thing? I don't think
Yeah.
I've ever seen that. Where do you
It's
put it?
been a little ways since we have done one.
Well, it's
but
an-
yeah, we
It's
were
an
doing them
election year. Maybe he
consistently.
should do Pet of the Week.
Yeah. Well, hey, give us a call,
not a
John.
bad
We're here.
We have enough
Let us know.
pets, John, that you could do the Pet of the Week.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Yeah.
Now,
The
Liz,
city has always been supportive of us.
Yeah,
so
it's
they
like
really
it-
have.
it's like when
And
you
very-
watch the Lee County board meetings. Cecil Pendergrass, at least once a month, he brings in one of the dogs from the shelter over there. It's just great. I mean, and those dogs don't last long once you get them on
Once
social
you see
media and
them.
people see how cute. It looks like I know this is not a pet store, but it looks like a pet store. I mean, when you go to a kennel, you think, okay, these dogs are all going to be abandoned dogs that were just kicked to the curb or something, and that they all, they're all verklempt and things like that. But these are they look like they could be brand new puppies for the most part, and some of them are. We're looking over here.
Right.
What kind of dog is that?
That's a rat terrier with some really tiny little
Okay,
cute
those
puppies.
dogs
Yeah.
are that one dog. The mother dog is tiny,
beautiful.
and
She's
she had
beautiful,
6 puppies. There's 6 puppies in there. So
Unreal, right?
I know you can't see that on
I know you wanna
Facebook
go
or
run around,
YouTube,
but I
but
can't
you
let
should come down here and look at some of these puppies.
tell us what breed Scotch and Bourbon are.
We always say they're a rescue breed, which is great. I have no idea what this dog is.
So there's your answer, Ray.
Covers them all.
Yeah, we don't know. I mean, it's rare that we even have a mama. It's really rare that we have a mom and a dad.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes daddy, they can have more than one daddy in a litter. So sometimes we get a litter of puppies and we have mama and half of them look like mama, and the other half we have no idea who they look like. And so, unfortunately, we don't know. So we tell people, they're just a rescue breed. You can do DNA and figure out what they are, which is kind of fun. But
when you guys said you were working on legislation, did I miss what you said it was what you're trying to do?
So there's a couple things going on right now. One of the biggest things we want to crack down on is, as you are mentioning, Ed, is backyard breeding. I mean, these are not responsible breeders who are breeding these puppies. These are people who just happen to have a dog and they say, oh, I'm going to breed them, or I'm not going to get them fixed. And then they can't sell them because people don't want to buy them. So they dump them here. And that's our biggest problem with puppies. It's not the good breeders out there. Good breeders would never let their dogs end up here. And the puppy mills. There's still a lot of puppy mills that they take, and they bring a lot of them here from up north where I'm from, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Indiana, and they bring them here in trucks, and it's an awful, awful condition to bring them here. And they sell them in Petland and Pet Kingdom and the pet stores, and they all come from puppy mills. I don't care if people say, oh, it's not a puppy mill. It's a puppy mill.
Is that against the law right now?
So we were instrumental. Joanna Lardo and our team was instrumental, especially Joanne, on getting it passed that you are not allowed to sell them retail in Cape Coral. And we're proud of that. That passed in 2019. And we'd love to see that statewide, nationwide. I mean, that's something I've been pushing for my whole career in animal welfare. So we
couldn't have a sheriff that's more pet friendly than the one we have now. I mean, today there was some awful news, and I don't want to talk about it, but he is bigly into pet protection. So it's nice to have someone like that.
I do a lot of work across the state, and people talk to me. They say, wow, you are so lucky to have that sheriff that is so into animal welfare.
Yeah.
And so adamant about getting them off the streets and prosecuting them, which is very important. We're very happy about that.
I didn't mean to interrupt, Gloria.
No, that's what I was just going to say. Sheriff Marcino has been instrumental in helping us. And I think that the mission here is to educate people on how to take care of their pets. We go into the schools. We have some volunteers who are educators and retired educators, and they go into the schools and they teach the children how to take care of their pets.
Yeah.
So we are far beyond just your normal shelter, come adopt a dog. We're working on legislation. We're working on helping people who are passing away to take care of their animals. We're working on legacy service. We're working on educating the community on how to take care of your pets. So we have so many facets of this organization that people do not know about.
For those of you that are watching, you can donate to the Cape Coral Animal Shelter. You could be part of the event, PJs and Paws Now, and pick one of the kennels and donate specifically to that by going on the Cape Coral Animal Shelter Facebook page. Do they start on the Facebook page and it takes them to the website, or they go right to the website? Or
it's best to go to the Facebook page right now, because that link takes you right to the PJs and Paws link, and then you can see all the people who are participating tonight. So.
Do you have pictures of all the puppies up on?
I don't think there's pictures up there. It's just that's the donation page, but our Facebook page has all kinds of pictures on it. So, and all the puppies are on the website always. So.
All these puppies that you showed off, are they ready to go now?
They are all ready to go.
Yeah. And what is? Go ahead, Mary. Go ahead.
No,
jump
that's
in.
all
there.
right. That's all right. I'm not Kim. I gotta get.
That's all right.
My
That's
groove
all right.
on there.
I saw somebody else with pajamas on, so you're not the only one.
Awesome. So besides monetary donations, how can people help you?
We have a wish list on our website, which is fantastic. It's updated all the time. It has all of the supplies that we need. And if you look around, we need a lot of supplies all the time. So wish list is great. Gloria mentioned our education program. We're really proud of that. We haven't even really officially announced it yet because it's been so popular. We've been trying to get it, to the point where we have more volunteers, but we have a delegation of retired school teachers who are fantastic. And they're going out into schools and teaching this curriculum called Doggy Do's and Don'ts. And if you're a retired teacher and you'd like to help us with that program, we could use you, because we could use more people. The more people we have, the more schools we can get into.
Nice.
Yeah, I took a picture of this. What's this dog's name here?
This is Michelle Richards.
No, not. I took a picture of this dog here. It looked to me like a chocolate lab, but I was straightened out on that. Tell us about your favorite dog there, it looks like.
My favorite dog.
Yeah.
I haven't met my pup yet. Actually,
Okay.
I came in this morning and set up my room and met the pup that was in there, and she was adopted less than 2 hours later.
Jeez, that's great.
Mhm.
Great. So what do you know? Okay.
I was just handed this adorable little pup when I walked over. So
Now, so are you here to decorate a kennel? Is that
I'm here to decorate the kennel behind you, all in the
I
pink and the
gotcha.
flamingo,
all right?
and I'm spending the night.
What is?
Nice.
Oh, but I don't think we mentioned that's part of the deal that people actually they not only decorate the kennel with the dog of their choice, but they also spend the night in the kennel with the dog,
That's right.
which is really cool.
Yes.
So, and that really starts, I think, at 7:00 when people are starting to. That's about the time I go to bed, so that makes sense. Now, if you have to go, now it looks like the dogs have an attachment outside the kennel, so they can go outside if they need to on their own, which is pretty cool.
Right.
And in the back here, they have a huge play area
They do.
to take the dogs out and exercise. So, do you have like an agenda for you and the dog tonight?
Well, I have adopted 2 pups from here.
Nice.
So yeah, I brought pictures of them here. So I'm here in their honor, Frank and Charlie and Jack. Actually, I have 3 adoptees. So I'm here for them.
Nice.
But I mean, I come here. I love all of the nonprofits here. So
Yeah.
this is just fun to be able to hang out with a new pup.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Do you have a team? Are you on a team?
I have the Cape Coral Real Estate Company.
Gotcha.
I'm the broker owner. Yes.
And do you
Okay.
know Nancy Travis?
Yes, I do.
She says, "Way to go, Michelle, Chris
Aw.
Richard." So, how many years have
Thanks,
you been
Nancy.
doing this?
Real estate?
No. Well, yeah. I mean, sure.
Oh, real estate a little more than 16 years. But this, I've been involved in the chamber since 2018.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how many times have you slept in one of the kennels? Is this
This
going to
will
be
be
your
a first
first?
for me.
All right. Did you
Yes.
bring extra pillows and things like that, or
Yeah, I've got a stack of pillows.
Oh,
I brought
my.
a PJ bag, all the good stuff.
now who knows the history of this dog so we can share that with the audience? Do you know, Liz? What?
His name is Koa.
Koa.
His name
He's
is Koa, and
adorable,
he's the last puppy left in a litter, I believe, of I forget. Oh, campgrounds, I think it would be. So
And what is the size of Koa when is it he or she grows up?
it's a girl, I think. Can't tell
Yes.
from here, but yeah, she's going to be a bigger dog.
Yeah, you
She's
can
a
tell
little
it. Big paws.
Staffordshire, yeah,
Big
Staffordshire
paws.
Terrier mix.
She's super sweet.
What
She's
kind of
loving
mix
all
is it?
over me.
Some kind of pit bull, Staffordshire Terrier mix.
It
you
almost
know?
looks like a chocolate lab to me in a
Yeah,
way.
could,
so,
could be a little. We had a lot of lab mixes too, so it seems like Pitty and Lab, and
yeah.
here we have the Florida Cur and those kind of pups. So.
Plenty of puppy breath over here.
Yeah, a lot of dogs having cross breed sex there. That maybe we don't know what the results are going to be. So, what do we have here? We have another lovely looking puppy,
This is Yahtzee.
Yahtzee.
Oh.
And who is holding Yahtzee?
Hi, I'm Robin Griffiths.
Robin. Thank you for coming on. Yahtzee's a lover.
Thank you.
So
Where
did-
are you from, Robin?
Well, I've been in Florida in this area for 26 years now.
Very nice. You live in
Yeah.
Cape Coral, I take it.
Actually, I live on Pine Island.
All right. You
nice.
come all the way to
Nice.
from Pine Island to hang out with the dogs. Now, will you be sleeping in a kennel tonight? Yahtzee's kennel.
We are all set. We're decorating for the Wizard of Oz to help Yahtzee find his forever home. And so, like, there's no place like home.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well,
And what
very
team are
good.
you on?
Hmm?
What team are you on?
My team is Recharge Me Zone. That's my company. And we do yoga for the shelter every Saturday. And we donate proceeds to the shelter. We've been doing it for 6 years, and we just went over the $6,000 mark.
Oh,
Now,
fantastic.
you said yoga for the shelter.
Mm-hmm.
Do dogs do yoga?
We don't do it with dogs because they're a little distracting. But
Oh,
we
there's
do,
people that do the yoga here.
Mhm.
Okay.
We do yoga at the Western Resort every day. They are every day, but on Saturdays they allow us to do a fundraiser there.
I see
Nice.
people doing yoga with goats. Is that just a fake Facebook thing, or is that an actual thing?
Yoga with goats.
Goats.
They do,
Yeah.
and actually, a friend of mine has a ranch that she does.
It sounds kind
yoga.
of strange to do yoga with a goat.
Well, you have to be open to goats walking on your back.
I guess. Yeah. So is the goats seem like the dogs seem like they would be smarter than the goats, don't you think?
I think it all could be a little distracting, but lots and lots of fun.
I wonder
Lots
if they
of
do
fun.
hot goat yoga. Have you heard?
I don't think
Tony,
so.
you're out there.
that
so,
doesn't sound like much.
Liz, have you ever done hot goat yoga?
I have, but it's been a long time, and it
I
probably
see.
wouldn't go so well anymore.
Yes.
This old body.
Well, thank you for sharing your story. And where can people find more out about your business?
They can look at rechargemezone.com.
Recharge Me Zone.
Recharge Me Zone. And we're excited to be here tonight and looking forward to raising funds for this shelter because I've been involved with it for a long time.
Now, you don't have to donate to the event tonight. You can go on the animal shelter page, and I'm sure there's a button to donate, a PayPal button or a Venmo button, or all the buttons that you
There's a big donate button at the top. You can always donate. Or here's another thing. If you're not doing anything tonight between 7 and 8, why don't you stop out and write us a check or bring us some cash? And we'd love to see you, and we can show you around, and you can see all these great decorated kennels.
Just beware that this is a place that you have to be careful if you just show up.
Dangerous.
You want to be, yes, it can be dangerous. The last one of these events that I went to, we came home with one, and it's hard not to when you see all these dogs. I'm not a cat person, but I know there are cats here, and people are cat people, but these puppies are amazing.
We were going to try to bring some cats out, but they're getting a little scared already, so we're going to hold off on that.
That's okay, because you don't want to see my eyes blow up like balloons. I'm allergic to cats. But okay, so we have...
we want to introduce you to somebody really special, guys.
Okay.
So this is Jingle.
Jingle.
Yep. And this is Tom, by the way. Tom is one of our key people, volunteers here. If you can see Jingle on it online there.
Yes.
So Jingle has been with us. Are you ready? 777 days.
Oh my goodness.
And guess what? He's going to his forever home tomorrow.
You have to be kidding.
Tomorrow. So
congratulations, Jingle.
If you see, his skin is really, really bad. So he goes in spurts. Sometimes it's better than what it is now, and sometimes it's worse. But he was a puppy adopted out, and he was returned to us after 3 years because they just couldn't deal with it. It's extremely expensive to deal with what he's going through. And they weren't even sure what was going on in the beginning. So we're fortunate enough to have people donate for his care, and we've spent thousands of dollars getting to the bottom of it. And here's what he's allergic to: dust mites everywhere,
Oh my goodness.
palm trees everywhere. We're in Florida, and a bunch of other things. And so we put a plea out. He's been here for a long time, and everybody liked him because he's a sweet dog, but they look at the care and they were like, nah, that's too much for me to take care of. So we put a plea out at Christmas time because his name's Jingle, because he was with a puppy.
I remember this.
Yeah.
I do remember you doing
And
this.
someone saw the plea, and she came in and she met with him multiple times. And we've been in contact with her for the last basically 2 months. And she lives up in Michigan part of the year and part of the year down here, which is going to be good for his skin.
Right.
And so we have made arrangements for her to come tomorrow and adopt him.
That's amazing.
Hey,
How
that's
many days?
fantastic.
777. Play those numbers.
Crazy.
Right.
Now, how old is Jingle?
He's about 4 now. Yeah, he's probably 4.
Do we know what kind of breed he is?
Just
Mixed?
some kind of a Florida cur, mutt, lab, you name it, shepherd, who knows? We don't know. And we had his whole litter, and we had his mom. We've stayed in touch with his mom. We had her, and none of them have skin issues. It's just him. So
crazy.
He got the raw end of the deal, but Tom has been giving him bleach baths, which has been prescribed to him by the vet, and he's on all kinds of medication. But again, he's very special to all of us. There's going to be a lot of tears.
I was going to
tomorrow
say, Tom, are
after
you
Tuesday.
okay with this?
It's the best thing that's going to happen. So being able to find a forever home for Jingle, for somebody that understands what he needs for his care, and to be able to provide to that like we have, it's going to be amazing.
So has he been in this kennel for 2 years?
So he's jumped around from kennel to kennel, but he's been in one of the kennels that are actually here for 777 days.
Wow. Is that the longest dog you've had, Liz?
We actually had one longer named Tiana, who just went home recently too. But she was a small dog, and she went in and out of foster. So Jingle has probably spent the most time in this shelter as an adoptable dog. Yeah, it's like I said, there's going to be a lot of tears tomorrow. The volunteers here are incredible. And Tom being at the top of the list, he does so much amazing work for us. He's retired from the sheriff's department, and he's full-time working here. Full-time unpaid working here. And, we get so attached and so in love with these animals. They're like our own. I mean, we're going to cry a lot tomorrow.
Now, does the person that is adopting Jingle have other dogs, or he's going to be the only dog there?
He's going to be the only dog, and she travels, so she's going to bring him back here to see us. She's up here, or she's here. She's a snowbird type situation. And she's already made arrangements with her vet. We're going to continue to provide care at our cost for her, so she has a break financially. We're going to be able to get her things discounted. A lot of the meds he's on, a lot of the immunotherapy stuff that he has to take. So we're going to work with her indefinitely, because that's what we do here. When we take an animal into our care, it's not just till they get out the door and then we never care about him anymore. We're going to take care of him until the rest of his life, hopefully. So
when the dog was left here or found, where you remember where he came from?
he I think he originally came from the Homestead area. He was dumped out there with his mom and the whole other litter. Yeah, so I'm telling you, it's a crisis in Florida. Florida is the 4th worst state for animals euthanized in shelters. So it's only California, Texas, and North Carolina ahead of us, and we're 4th. I personally think living in Florida, that's unacceptable. I mean, that's why we're trying to really work with legislative things and try to get some things changed in this state, because we should not be there. We shouldn't even be at the top 10 with the resources we have here in Florida and the money and the people and the things we have going for us. So,
Wow.
Now, how much does it cost for the medication for
so it's going to probably cost and it varies per month, between $200 and $300 a month. On top of all the other things like the heartworm preventative, the regular vaccines, the regular care. So that's a lot for somebody. I can understand why it took us 2 years to get him adopted. That's a big expense. It's car payment,
And how much does it cost, the regular adoption process, if people are wondering about
it depends. A senior dog that's been here a while is like $60. Puppies, we charge $325 because they require more. They all have to be fixed. They all have to have their puppy vaccines. But what's nice is we give you a voucher for our clinic, and you can come back and have all your vaccines done here at a low cost. And you can become a patient of our clinic, and we help you along the way. We give you lots of training advice. Our shelter manager, Chris, is a certified trainer. So anybody who has issues, we help them through the whole process. And we try to do what we can.
Is everybody here a volunteer?
So they're staff. I'm staff.
Okay.
We have about 26 staff members between the clinic and the shelter. Most of them are clinic. And then we have about 250 volunteers all the time. And then we have about almost 2,000 that come, on a, sporadic basis.
If somebody wants to volunteer, how do they do that?
It's real easy. They go to our website and hit the volunteer button. They fill out a little application. They get a call to come to one of our orientations. And, it's real easy, and we love to have you. We have all kinds of things that you can do to volunteer. So,
and how many dogs do you guys adopt out?
So we do total adoptions every year. It's been averaging 1,000, and that's going to increase a lot when we have the new building.
Yeah.
So,
what is the number of dogs? You said you had 150 total dogs and cats now. What does that number change to when you have
It's
I know
probably
it varies,
going to
but-
go about 250. We're not going to double because we want to not double up as much as we do now. We have dogs in every nook and cranny. You walked by my office. There's always a dog in my office.
Sure.
There's always a dog in another office. That's not ideal. But we're gonna have a lot more room and a lot more room for cats too. So
Are you taking dogs and cats in every day?
So we get asked to take them every day. Unfortunately, when we're full, there's only so much we can do. So
Are you full now?
We are full. So we're
Okay.
always full. So if we're not full, if we have room, we go to one of our rescue partners and say, "Who do you got?" And they call us and they say, "Oh, I got this mom and puppies. I have this sweet senior dog." And then we take them. So
Crazy.
I'd like to introduce you to somebody else if you don't mind.
I don't mind.
We have
Let's do it.
a great person named Jennifer Miller who is participating tonight, and she's going to tell you a little bit about herself and how she helps us here at the shelter.
And she has on pajamas.
Yes, she has perfect pajamas on. Jennifer, how are you?
Hear me okay?
Yes, I can.
Yes, this is Jingle. I actually slept with Jingle last year too.
Oh, cool.
Oh, sweet.
So he's been here a while, but the great news is can I say it?
Yes,
He's
she
being
shared the
adopted
news.
tomorrow.
Yes, are you
That's
coming
amazing.
for his send-off
Yes,
tomorrow?
so hopefully we get to spend some quality time with him before he goes. He's so loved.
Yes.
He's just the dogs here are so loved and so cared for and so pampered.
Nice.
So it's just there he is. Hi, Jinx. Auntie Jen's here. So he's such a good boy.
What do you do? Do you live in Cape Coral?
I
And
live in Cape Coral.
What do you do?
I work full time for Shore Premier Finance, which is the marine lending division of Centennial Bank, and I just do this. This is my side hustle.
Why do you?
What-
Go ahead, Mary.
What made you get involved with the shelter?
Well, when I moved to Cape Coral, I didn't know anybody. And I said to my husband, I want to do something either with kids or animals.
Mm-hmm.
And then I researched and found the Cape Coral Animal Shelter. And I told my husband, I am going to volunteer at the Cape Coral Animal Shelter. And he said, absolutely not. Because he was so afraid I would bring an animal home.
I hear
So I
ya.
had to promise that I would never bring an animal home.
And how
I've
many
broken
times?
that
I was
promise.
gonna
Like I
say.
can't even tell you. So our dream dog is a golden retriever, and I said, let's just go. It was Christmas a few years back, and we bought like laundry detergent and bleach. I don't know if anybody knows, but you can bring cleaning supplies, things for the shelter that they need on an everyday, kitty litter, garbage bags, all kinds of things like that. So we just brought it as a Christmas gift, and we walked in, and Liz was here, and I didn't know her then, but I know her very well now. And Liz said, why don't you give them a tour? And somebody gave us a tour.
Nice.
And I walked into the dog area, and the first dog I saw, his name was Marshall, and he was a golden retriever.
No way.
Boy.
And I started crying right there on the spot. But I've still stayed true to my word. I have not brought an animal home, but I do love them dearly. And I think
nice.
about them often. And since I work full time, it's hard to get here like during the week. So what I try to do is raise funds, raise awareness. PJs and Paws is like my big ask for money through the year. But we also have an auction that I work with in the summertime. It's an online auction, and we have people through the community that donate, like restaurants and art and jewelry and things like that.
Nice.
So we do that throughout the year. We do so many things.
Now,
It just never ends. We have a
Yeah.
5K coming up next month,
Awesome.
To benefit the animal shelter?
all to benefit the animal shelter.
Where is
yes.
that going to be?
It's going to be right here, March 21st. 5K. We have it every year.
I didn't
And-
know that.
Tell Kim
Yeah.
I
to
have
put her
to sign my
sneakers
wife
on.
up. What time of the day will it be?
I think it's at. I want to say, what time is the 5K? 8:00. 8:00.
Is that a Saturday?
It's a Saturday.
All right,
yes.
I'm gonna have to send the wife out here if we're not if she's not doing anything.
Oh, we'd
That's her
love it.
thing. She just ran in the Edison Festival of Lights
It's the
race.
best. It's the best 5K around because dogs are invited.
There-
Oh,
you're right.
yay.
You can run with the
You
dogs.
can run with
yeah.
your dog, and where else can you do that?
Right.
I
Right.
mean, nowhere.
Nice.
So
Very
it's,
nice.
It's a
Now,
great
you
time.
mentioned people can bring supplies and that kind of
Absolutely.
thing. So is there a specific drop off place on
Yes.
hours and that kind of
Yes.
thing?
So we do have a wish list on the website that you can find. They're just everyday items that
Mhm.
you would probably think of. I told them like Windex, bleach, laundry detergent, kitty litter, garbage bags, copy paper. Copy paper is big because nobody thinks the shelter has to pay for that.
Right.
They're a business and they have to use paper.
Mhm.
So what, 8.5 by 11? So copy paper is real big. Heavy duty garbage bags.
Somebody
Are we
said,
in
"Do you
demand?"
need towels?"
Yes, towels, blankets.
Yeah, I
Anything-
saw a lot of the puppies were laying on blankets. So rather than
Yes.
taking them to the Goodwill or something, maybe bring them here so that.
That would be appreciated.
Yeah.
Yes, they would love it. Yes.
Cool.
We have we have a big laundry area over there. Have a lot of ladies that do laundry. So if anybody wants to volunteer, I have to say it's a very rewarding opportunity for anybody in the community. Absolutely.
I think if anybody took a tour here, they would be surprised at how clean,
I know.
and organized, and
You don't even. You
just-
can hardly smell the dog smell when you
Yeah,
come through here.
it's-
Which
Thank
is
you, because
yes.
I'm adamant about that.
She is.
Yeah.
She's she's
Yeah.
a crazy person about that. But no, every morning they come and they clean. That's why you see the dogs go outside and then they scrub it down with actually a chemical.
Yeah,
It's like a
hospital grade. Yeah.
hospital grade. Yeah, every single morning, 365 days a year. Doesn't matter if it's Christmas. Doesn't matter. Still
Nice.
clean them for the babies.
Well, thank you so much for coming
Oh,
on.
thank
Nice
you.
pajamas,
Thank you
and
so
hope you
much.
get
Thanks
to
for
spend some
having me.
time with Jingle.
I'm
Okay,
pretty,
thank
pretty
you.
sure Jennifer's going to be our top earner this year. So
What are you
she's
up
already-
to so far? Do you know what your total is yet?
Can I say?
Sure.
I think it's 5,600.
wow.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Now, if
Fantastic.
somebody wanted to donate to yours, again, they go on the Facebook page.
Sure.
They
PJs and Paws.
Yep. Her name is there. So if you look for Jennifer Miller,
Jennifer
drop down,
Miller.
it'll be there, and everybody who's participating.
But
So-
anybody you want, you can donate
Sure.
to. It all goes to the same place.
thank you. And let's
Thank
just explain again how tonight's fundraiser works for people that might have jumped on late.
Yeah. So the best thing to do now is go on our Facebook page. It's all posted on there. There's a link to PJs and Paws. And when you go on there, there's a drop down for all of the people who are participating. You'll see Jennifer, you'll see Michelle, everybody who you met tonight. And I got one more person I'd like you to meet. I hope that's okay.
Yes, let's do
Fantastic.
it.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Let's do it.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
I'm distracted. I'm thinking. I'm just looking right at the puppies. I
Yes.
apologize, but who?
She's very cute.
Yes.
This is Davina.
Well, tell everybody
so
who you are.
I am Dr. Megan Davis, Suburban Animal Hospital.
All right.
Um,
Is that in Cape Coral?
It is in Fort Myers. We're off
Okay.
of Palm Beach Boulevard, right by Manatee Park. Privately owned veterinary clinic
Gonna hold
for
this close
40
to your face, yeah.
years.
There you go.
And then myself and my business partner took over about 2 years ago now. So
What brings you here?
big rescue advocate, really support all the local shelters, have done a lot with the Cape Coral Animal Shelter before. It's been a couple years since I did PJs and Paws, but back and excited to help out.
Now, are you spending the night tonight?
I am.
The puppy you're
This
spending
is
the night
not
with?
my puppy. I actually have Xena as a really cute mama dog. She's going to be my buddy. But I was just getting some cuddles from Davina.
Now, when you're a vet, right?
Yes.
When a dog gets sciatica, what do you do to cure the dog?
It's always about the sciatica.
I would probably say like acupuncture maybe would
Really?
be a good one. There's some great veterinary acupuncturists and physical therapists in our area. So I would try that.
All
But
right.
the first recommendation would be go see a doctor,
Well,
right?
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, yeah. I mean, if a dog has
And
sciatica,
not a vet.
so I'm going out the door, the back door, of some ice machine today, is what I heard. So, well, thank you for sharing your story.
Thank you.
And if people want to stop by your clinic, tell them exactly where it is.
We are at 11131 Palm Beach Boulevard, Fort Myers. It's just about 3 miles east of I-75 Palm Beach exit.
Well, thank you so much, and thanks for coming and supporting the shelter tonight.
Thank you.
All right, Liz, did we show off all the pets that you wanted to, or did you have?
I think we got Tom. Anybody else we want to show off? Okay, we
Oh,
got one
Tom's
more.
got
We got
one
one
more.
Dr. Davis, I want to just mention because she has been a great friend to our shelter. She helped us from day one. She's a phenomenal vet. I highly recommend. She's helped me with many of my pets. We also have Dr. Cecilia Fisher right here at Cape Coral Pet Vet. We have Dr. Kathy Vatham, who is our vet of record here. We have Dr. Blum, Dr. Robinson. The list goes on. We have had so many vets that have helped us over the years. Dr. Schumann, and they a lot of times they dedicate their time and they're so caring and so understanding of what rescue is all about, and we've been very blessed with vets to help us. So,
What were you doing before you flipped to this? Did you just decide you wanted to?
me personally,
Yeah. Did you? I mean, most people are doing their job. They're not going to say, I think I want to open an animal shelter. I think I want to be the executive director of an animal shelter. So how did that
I don't
work?
know, it was a long journey. So I've always been an animal person, and I adopted my first rescue dog in 2007. I was working I've been in nonprofit world for a long time, and I decided that I wanted to adopt a dog. So I said to the shelter, I said, this is a purebred Shiba Inu, was the breed I had for a long time. I said, what is this purebred dog doing in a shelter? And she said, we think it's a puppy mill dog. I said, what are you talking about? And I lived in Pennsylvania, and puppy mills are rampant in Pennsylvania. The Amish breed a lot of, they run puppy mills. They breed a lot of dogs indiscriminately there. And it just opened my world into, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is going on in my backyard. So kind of changed my nonprofit world into animal welfare. And then I sang in a band for a long time, which is why I know to hold the mic so close. But,
Wow.
I did that. And, it kept calling me. Animals just kept calling me. And then I had my husband at the time passed away in 2009, very suddenly of cancer. And my dogs were everything to me. I don't know how I would have survived that without my dogs. And it really enforced in me that there's a bond between humans and animals.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I want to dedicate my life to it. And then Joanne, I threw my hat in the ring, and Joanne said, come on, run this shelter from scratch. And I was like, you got to be kidding me. What an opportunity. And here I am.
And
So.
it's nice to have a partner like Joanne.
She's phenomenal. I
yeah.
mean, and we are a great team. We really hit it off well and work well together.
I think we have another visitor.
So all the visitors, all the puppies that you've seen, some of them are actually Kai's puppies. So this is Kai. She's 2 years old. So we've been exposing all of these beautiful puppies. Let's expose some of these beautiful mamas.
Now, what's going on down there? Is that because she just had puppies?
Her puppies just got weaned the other day. They actually went out into foster. So there's about a 2-week period until she will dry up. So we're going to probably try to get a foster for her and put her out into foster. And her puppies are out in foster. They need a couple weeks too till they become big enough and old enough to be spayed and neutered.
Now, is that painful right there, or is that normal?
So she's a little more painful than most dogs are. She has a lot of milk. It's probably not her first round of puppies, and her puppies were huge. She had some of the biggest puppies I've ever seen. So she is, people say to us all the time, oh, isn't it sad when you take the puppies from mama? Let me just tell you, this mama wanted to be done with those puppies about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. She'd look at us like, okay, get us out of here now.
How many puppies did she
had
have?
Four
Wow.
big puppies.
Now, do we know the breed? A little bit of
The best girl. So most
Uh,
of our breeds are mixed breeds, so we like to call them the best boys and girls.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
she's awesome.
she looks not painful. She looks like she's having the time of her life.
She's with
That
the
looks
wiggle team.
That thing
tonight,
was
the
hanging
Wiggle
down
Squad.
from my midsection. I know I'd be in pain. That's for
I
damn
think she
sure.
has a whole Taylor Swift theme going on in her kennel tonight.
Very nice. All righty. So, Liz, any last words or thoughts?
I lost
or-
my partner, Gloria,
Yeah, there
somewhere.
come on, Gloria. We're wrapping it up. Get on down here.
I just want to say to you guys, thank you for not only what you're doing for the Cape Coral Animal Shelter, but what you're doing for the community. I'm a fan of the show. I know Gloria is as well. And it's nice to be able to have a venue to talk about all the great things that we do here in the
Thank
Cape.
you.
So
We
thank
love
you.
it. We love it.
Yeah, it's been great to have you as a community partner. One of the things that we're missing is being able to reach out and talk to people. And this is that venue that we
Thank
can
you.
do.
It was so awesome to be here. We love doing these kinds of events, and anything that we can do to help out to spread the word. The pictures really are all you really need of these. I mean, just looking, I know people can't see any of those puppies there, but it's hilarious watching them run around like they are. So the Cape Coral Animal Shelter is located behind Sunsplash in Cape Coral. You can go on the Facebook page right now and make a donation. They're doing a PJs and Paws event here from 7 o'clock until tomorrow morning, right?
It'll be till tomorrow morning. But if the public's coming, we'd ask them to come 7 to 8.
7 to 8
yeah, so we
tonight
can
if you
give
want to
them tours.
see any of the dogs and any of the cats. Or you could just go on the website and make a donation by hitting the donate button on the Cape Coral Animal Shelter website. Start out on the Facebook page and go over to the website. And the next event is a 5K. Where is that?
Wag.
Where is that information? We need to get that
That's
out.
on the website
That's
as
on the
well.
website.
So Walk Wiggle Wag. It's March 26th. Starts at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's a great fun run, and you can run with dogs, which is pretty cool.
Have you done that before?
I think this is the fifth year.
Fifth year.
Fifth year,
I'll
sixth
be
year?
there at 6 o'clock to register people.
What's your 5K time?
Yeah. I am the yesteryear, remember? I do not do 5K. I sit and register people.
So I let's let people in on the joke there. I don't even remember what post it was about something that the city council did this week, and Gloria got on there and made a comment. And when somebody as important in the community makes a comment, I like to take that comment and make it like a regular post because that's important. And somebody got on there and said, and you take it with a grain of salt that you're the yesteryear councilwoman, but man,
I
you
think they
have
earned
like
the
a ball
Jack
of
Ball
energy though
Award.
for crying out loud. I don't
I'm
know how you have all
trying.
this energy.
That's why I'm here at 6 o'clock in the morning for Walk Wiggle Wag, because community is Gloria, and I won't give up until we have a successful shelter and the next building open.
How was the campaign going to raise the money for the new building?
It's going. We need more money. Obviously, the expenses went up since we first planned this, and we're going to need more money than we thought. We're not quite there yet, but we have a capital campaign in place. That's also on our website. So if you go on there, there's all kinds of naming rights. So if you see a lot of plaques hanging up here, there's going to be even more in the new building. Plenty of opportunities to leave your legacy here in our building. And what's better than naming one of these kennels? Because look at all the
Okay.
cute dogs and cats that go in.
And what
every
is
day.
the total amount you're trying to raise for the new building?
So we're trying to raise about 7 million, 7 to 8 million, and we have about 5.5.
Wow.
We're not quite there, but we will get there. If you know Joanna Lardo, we will get there.
And it's event by event that we
Right.
do it,
Yep.
you know, and it's donation,
Dollar by
donation, and donation. Yes.
Listen, if the flag thing doesn't work out, there's a pot of money sitting over there. Maybe we can get them to donate it over here to help with that building. So the
Yeah.
building will the construction on that building will start when you get the money.
I think we'll probably be starting it very soon. We do have some commitments from other donors coming up that we
Cool.
know we're going to be able to hopefully cover, but we need a lot more. And again, every dollar counts. It doesn't matter if it's $10 or $100 or $100,000. it will be put to good use here, as you can see. So,
And the Cape Coral construction industry is great partners. A lot of them are donating supplies and services. So it is truly a community effort to get this building built.
I still can't believe that there wasn't one on Cape, here in Cape Coral, and that there's only one. It's just as big as the city is. But you guys are doing great work here. Thanks for having us, and anything that we can do to help, let us know. Mary, thank you so much for sitting in for Kim today, and appreciate you wearing the uniform tonight. So any last thoughts, Gloria or Liz?
No, I think we're good. Thank you so much for being a part of this. It's very special that you were here.
All right.
Thank you.
PJs and Paws, you can go on the website right now or the Facebook page start and make a donation. You'll see every detail about the event over there, anything you can do to help out. The Cape Coral Animal Shelter, that would be great. We will see you next Friday back at Hooked Island Grill, where Jennifer Nelson will be our guest, and we'll see you tomorrow and Sunday on the beach. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Bye-bye.